So I basically swerved what I was going to put out today, and I decided to do this as well, as the P explodes on the mic, because I wanted to do this. So I'll go through with it because I've gone completely crazy. So after being referred to a part-time job at a hospital by a shady source, Miku's learned a whole new set of skills. So strength, perception, you know, the normal stuff, along with hospital staff and pushing yourself instead of the normal looting, pickpocket, and adrenaline and Doomed already, I don't think belong in a perk pack or available for custom characters, but essentially they would probably be part of a perk pack if I were to believe in anything. So we'll play like this, and we'll go pretty much... I haven't finished everything yet as I get into Ath, World of Horror character exclusive Nurse Miku on top of the... I was still trying to decide things. So I've given her Mayhem as is usual, which does work with previous testing. And then I gave her Mimi's Obsession because, you know, we're going to do it like that. And then I think the only thing I have is low stamina, low reason for now, but I do want to test things out. I did a quick run just to make sure nothing would break, but then I added things here and there. So dexterity, second strength, Takashi, and charisma check. And if nothing else, this goes to show that you can pretty much do your work on but the characters that already exist, NPCs, or characters of your own. So yeah. I think there's something else I wanted to check, and then I could go over other things as well, but I will try to remember them, or if you have any questions and I didn't mention something that you might have wanted to hear as I lose my notes, then let me know. But I am going to put T on because that's literally the only difference between them. Also, I noticed... Oh, no, actually, that is right. So, yeah, because my reason went below 10, and so really Miku only gets the dull look in her eyes. So, yeah, that's that, and just seeing what those look like. I'm already topped off, so we might as well go in. Arms, mermaids, footage, ward, and vigil. So, rip, no illegal den, but hey, I'm Nurse Miku, so it makes sense. And this is the back one. I feel like this is a bit too slim still, because basically I just took Miku's figure and kind of moved over it. That's why you see this little double black line here. And then, yeah, kind of base stuff. But anywho, let's get into, I guess footage now, and we'll move on. So, gameplay-wise, though, you can make anything work, but then slowly introducing images is what I would personally do if I was testing things out. Do I want to do this? I guess I'll just do this instead. This will instead cost 5 Doom to increase my strength by 1. Doesn't sound bad, but anywho. And 1 Doom, that's actually, I mean, considering what may or may not happen, and we will see what else I want. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and... I guess the one thing to note is that with the custom character, you cannot prepare certain items yet. Unless you can, then someone can correct me if I've made a mistake. But for Miku, it's not the worst thing in the world, as compared to someone like Aiko. But at the same time, maybe in 1.0 we can, you know, do anything we want with the custom item. I don't remember if we could now. I swear we couldn't, but again, if it is, then this is still the test run anyway, so it's not like I've lost too much. So, 3 reason or 3 stamina? Nope. Well, we can do this. No, we can't. Alright. 27% Doom. We'll die. That's it. From a balance perspective, there are things I could have still considered in mind, because I'm kind of stuck. I'm usually stuck on certain strategies here and there, so it's... Even though you see me, you know, taking chances every now and then, it's not entirely... It's not entirely too different for what I choose to do isn't usually too different, so it's not like I'm doing anything amazingly different. So I really am sticking to a handful of strategies. So it would do me well, is what I'm trying to get to. What I'm trying to get to is it would do me well to actually use other strategies more consistently as I proceed to get the Black Hair Sewing Kit combo. I wasn't guaranteed for that, but I hope that the point gets across that I was thinking of, you know, I am doing some mansion investigations during this run, so there is always a chance. That said, particularly this time we'll do reason for stamina. I think we do get first aid here because of the perk packs we have, but yeah. And we'll continue to pound our own reason because we are running out of Doom. On top of having ward, I probably should not have done what I did so many times, but... And then, yeah, when I think about it, Mind Drain isn't the best either, because I already have low max reason. But hey! That's the price I pay for playing as Nurse Miku. Also, I'm taking 6 damage here, and I proceeded to miss 275% in a row, so I guess what we're gonna do here is brace into a just desperate action prep strong next turn. This is, or not desperate strong, just prep into a strong, because that does 6 damage with a heavy-duty flashlight. Still, though, we're stuck in this forest. We could just easily die immediately. I know I have the sewing kit hair, but I would like to... yeah, never mind. We're just going to use it. I think Miku's base luck is 6. I just assumed that was the case. But again, for characters who are already established, it's easier to kind of figure the stats for them because you could just literally copy-paste that into your Ito file. So, yeah. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna die to Doom here. I probably did not manage my Doom correctly. The beginning of your run is important as well, but on top of that, again, for Miku specifically, the guitar doesn't do much for her, so it's fine that... Oh, also, I did not use the correct chibi, so I should probably reassign that. I'll do it again. I'm not gonna... I'm probably gonna do 2 runs here, so that's fine. The nice thing is that when you queue out, or when you... essentially, when... You know, the start of the game, it does that loading thing at the black screen, and then it goes forward. That actually reloads everything, so, yeah. Also, let's keep moving. So, yeah, I need to fix that, because right now, I think that's on... I don't know what that is, actually. What is the chibi here? I don't have one. Oh, so it just... Thankfully, it didn't crash my game, so it put in a placeholder, although I do have a Miku chibi that I will set as I am investigating these corridors, or run into Dullners, so that too. So yeah, I've set the chibi now. We should be good to go. I mean, I might die soon in this run anyway, but our Doom isn't looking great. Still, though. So let's see what we get. Yeah, winging it. I mean, I feel like these were appropriate, and I feel like actually Miku might be a fast learner, but we're going to take winging it instead, because why not? I should actually heal Reason here. But yeah, winging it and something else, but I feel like that's appropriate for Miku who's trying to be a nurse, so, you know... It's as it is. And something I also wanted to note as, well, we're going to run from this boss fight anyway, but, yeah, something I wanted to note was that, now I forgot. Shoot. Still smoothing things out. There's a part of this that's cut off here, and I think it would have been cut off anyway, but it looks kind of weird in other places, but, I think mainly here, because it looks like it's cut off, but I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, and I would forgive someone for it because, well, the UI is going to cut it off anyway. And, yeah, I think that's the most I can say about that. I could try to fight this encounter, because the whole point is not to get hit at all anyway, so if I can prep Desperate Action Strong, which I can, my max reason is now 7 because, curse shenanigans. But we do get 12, so yeah, I think I can handcuff this, which would help a lot. I need to throw these, of course. This should be 12, so I should be able to just handcuff immediately. Oh! I almost missed. But yeah, we'll move on, and if I remember what I wanted to say, I will. But I was talking about, yeah, if you're cut off by the UI, but it looks funky because this isn't exactly here as well, I'm not gonna really give anyone smack about that, as long as, you know... obviously, don't crash the game, and second, well, also don't give anyone viruses through the thing, but most of the time people are checking, I think, in the community, so that should be fine. Didn't I? Oh, no, I'm thinking of another run. I was thinking of another run. Let's see, Arms, Mermaids, Vigil. I guess I'll Arms now, just in case. We can escape the other 2 bosses. My worry is that we don't have enough Doom to survive, but... yeah, we'll see. I need to actually pass a bunch of these to do things. Survival Instinct, pass all event skill checks when reason is lower than 3. Again, I feel like that's somewhat appropriate. Listen, in the hospital, there is a bit of Survival Instinct. At this point, though, we're just going crazy. We'll listen to the man to lower Doom even more. So now our Doom is a bit more stable. And I would love to survive as Nurse Miku, but yeah. Oh, what I wanted to talk about is, essentially, you know, people who stop during a run. Like, me specifically, I do videos, so at any point I could, you know, have stopped the recording or some point when I said I cut it, and did anything else. I know I mentioned it so many times that it might seem suspicious at this point, but, I mean, it's not, it's a reality that could happen, right? If someone, you know, if I stop and make a cut here, and then do something, but at the same time, if you look at the permutations of, like, or basically it's hard because, one, you have the time here, and that can be kind of manipulated with changing your time on your setup, whatever your setup is. But then there's also like your stats, your stamina, and reason being the exact same, the combination and permutation of items you have, how much doom you have. So, and then the keys up here, it's all there, and it's that's hard to fake if you're trying to set things up for you, unless of course you use certain ways to cheat. That, I mean, you could, but at that point, again, I just want you the viewer to know that. And then maybe there's times when if I was, say, in a ghost encounter, and then I looked up the ritual, but at that point, why even cheat, right? There's no stakes on the line. If there was like a speedrun tournament, maybe, but like, anywho. I think I'm just gonna gamble on this. 3 doom for maybe a 2-turn encounter isn't so bad, but of course I miss, so we're just gonna end up taking more doom, maybe. Yeah, we're just gonna end up taking more. 2 doom. I think we take 2 doom here and we get out. Yeah, we take 2 doom and get out. So our doom is at 60%, which is rising higher still, but it's not the worst thing. What I do want to do is take these out, so I have an extra 12 damage, but we'll find out. So we're in timeline A, and we will move on. Time skip isn't great either, but we're fighting against the doom that I spent getting. Pretty much, I think I grabbed a spell, or no. What did I grab? I don't even remember. Anywho, we're kind of healthy now, so we'll take Vigil. First aid would have been nice, but I don't think I ever saw it yet. I'm pretty sure, because we saw that we had a fast learner as well, which isn't the greatest of perks, but I made Nurse Miku more for immersion and because of the thumbnail, so that should be self-evident. And I can't afford to lose reason. The question is what else I will lose. Can I do this? I guess I should. I might as well. If my RNG is backloaded, I might as well. Yeah, so we're just gonna try this twice. And thankfully we get out in 2 reasons, so I'll take it. And we'll move on. Yeah, Vigil might be a killer for me, but we'll see. Knowledge or Dexterity? We have more Dexterity, but on top of the, what is it? Survival Instinct, or no, Winging It, things are going to get harder. Now, how much harder, again, is dependent on your RNG, but, which, again, I did this more for immersion. If I had the choice, I would have rather picked something a lot different. That said, no katana there. We actually would have gotten it if that roll would have remained the same, but we have Winging It, so that didn't happen. You know what? I'm gonna Meat Cleaver, actually. So, unfortunately, our reason is not 3 or below, but, or is it below 3? I can't remember. Either way, I'm not gonna gamble my stamina. We could just end up dying here, but we'll find out. Hey, it's the easy encounter, by the way. I don't think I can actually fight. There is no, unless I mind drain a lot, but I don't want to do that either. So we're just gonna run and hope that we don't have to run anymore. That's reason, that's fine. So we'll head out while clicking that message off. And continue to lose more reason. Hey, we pass every check as long as it's an actual check. Or a mask, I guess. That's fine too. But we will get out of Vigil and move on. So, weird epidemic, but that's fine. For now. I think something I saw someone talk about at one point was how, and I guess with that will take stamina, was how, I forgot my second encounter as well, was how losing Bath wasn't as bad as it is. And yeah, that's true, because that at least lets you know, well, one, it, realistically and objectively, it stops you from getting another effect that might have been just as bad, whether it may be Crimson Moon or Time Skip. If you never get any of those 2 in the run, you instead lose Bath, and therefore you can figure, okay, I don't have as much stamina or reason to heal anymore, which is its own thing. But the other side of that is what I usually say, which is, yes, you still lose the effective healing you would have gotten. That said, that said, still, oh my goodness, I think I just have to, I'm gonna mind drain once. Does that result in it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. We're on Ath too, so casting that isn't the best. Yeah, so we might as well just brace and do this again. That's guaranteed, and then we can just desperate action our way out, but Actually, before we do, well, we will Desperate Action still, but let's actually trade a bunch of Reason. But yeah, to finish the bat thing, I understand where people come from when they say that, it's not the worst thing in the world. It is, and it isn't, because, well, you're stuck in the reality where you lose Bath. You might as well try to make up for it elsewhere, but anywho. So we'll keep moving on. Unfortunately, yeah, it's oddly enough with First Aid, it's harder to put your Reason below 3 for winging it. But hey, and yeah, I think that overwrites because it sets it to 0, unless Ill-Fated sets it to 99 after. But I swear I've tested it before. But anywho, we need to forget a spell here. So yeah, this is the threshold of, hey, I can pass everything, but if we keep failing, we keep failing. And those these two do synergize. They're supposed to that way. The trade-off is, again, you're staying at that amount of Reason. Also, my Doom is rising pretty high, but oh, how I wish I had, yeah, so that's another Doom decrease, but we'll see what we can ultimately do. I think I can take Burns here, right? If we have Takushi-san, so be it, but we don't have much else to deal with. And of course, Burns is one of the ones that I don't think we can set for custom characters yet, but that's not the worst thing if you don't have that for custom characters right now, and we'll see what we can do on 1 point on or later. Unfortunately, none of this really gets me much. Well, actually, we might as well set this. We might die to something here, but hey. And then, yeah, second. We do have Takushi-san, but if we die, so be it. It's not the worst thing. Again, no stakes in this video, so... And Meat Cleaver will be very effective on Takushi-san, so... We'll move on. Yeah, Survival Instinct should not proc here. I did Footage into Ward. We might still survive, it depends. I don't remember. If it was me, that would be really... I want to say it was Dullnurse instead, yeah, because Dullnurse... I did Ward second, and there's no way I went through the forest without fighting something, so that's where my logic came from. I didn't remember at all. I just used logic there. So, yeah, this guy should just immediately die. Even if he does 4 Doom, there's no way. So... And hey, we survived this run. Granted, it wasn't too hard. I will quick play to set a random thing, but now we should have completely clean Miku, Chibi, with us when we're investigating. So at 7th Curse, character-specific Nurse Miku is what we're gonna do. Hopefully I remember that. I would like to. And you know what, for giggles, no, because that's right, I don't have anything. But, so let's see, Katak... 7th Curse, right? 7th Curse? Why did I not remember this? Anywho, and then Katak, I think. Well, if it wasn't the right one, then we're just gonna do 7th Curse run on Katak with Nurse Miku, who is a custom character, but hey. So second, maybe. Strength, Light, Dexterity, and Takushi-san Ray at the end there, but that's fine. We have the funds to do this. We still want Hardware Shop, though, I think. If we get Ward, we'll just deal. If we have Ward, actually, I need to consider what I want to do. It'll depend on the combination of mysteries we have, because it's not a permutation until I select it. I have control over the order, unless we're on Fatalist, obviously, but hey. Bulletin, Footage, Flood, Sailors, Ramen. So, we have Flood kind of to offset one of these, but we still don't want to spend too much Doom. The only reason we got out so easily is because we passed, I think, 1 or 2 Doom decrease checks. Or 2 checks that decrease Doom when you succeed. That said, what do I want to do still? Probably Flood, no matter what. Or Footage, sorry. Which is what I'm going into. We do have... When I see Force Max Threat Level with Bulletin and Flood, let's just lower the Forest now. And we need to do this to get access to things. A Bandage is nice. That does kind of match up with Nurse Miku, but again, don't really have control. Yeah, and Monkey Wrench we go. And yeah, if you didn't know, you can still set custom, like, character-specific things, like even, I think, Hard Knock on your custom character. So, and realistically speaking, even though, yes, we don't have Adrenaline and yeah, Skull's maxed out level 2, but I don't mind. We don't have Adrenaline and Doomed already in a perk pack. Theoretically, when you think about it, most of the main characters, aside from, you know, specific cases like Yashiro and Juri, are essentially characters that have 2 perk packs, 2 freebies of some sort, and, you know, what you would normally be able to do with the custom characters, what I'm trying to say. But again, we have things like Yashiro and Juri, but those are the exceptions that more prove the rule, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, so we can't go all out, but you can do a lot already. And once we get, yeah, if Panstas ever does decide to add, you know, a way to add in mechanics through like coding through the game and not modifying files, because that's a no-no in World of Horror. Then yeah, otherwise, and yeah, personally prepared, custom prepared items is one thing, but at the same time, what I was thinking of doing was actually using custom events and whatnot here and there to kind of supplement that, because if your character, I think you can have custom character-specific events. Even if that wasn't the case, you could just pair your custom character up with events, so someone loads a whole pack of those things. But, yeah, we do have the Chibi Nurse Miku here. But, yeah, you can do a lot. So you don't need to be able to completely build your own mechanics around a custom character. That would be nice, but it's definitely, you can definitely do a lot right now. Whether you're being immersive and role-playing, or whether you want to make a challenging experience with the custom character, in my case, Nurse Miku. But this is more because, again, the thumbnail. And because I like Miku as a character, so yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna die here, but if we die here, it's a perfectly fine way to, you know, end the video. I don't need to survive this run. Yeah, this is pretty bad. You know what, I might as well do this. We're gonna be able to Desperate Strong out anyway, and anything else would be me lying to myself about how we can probably be at 4 reason and survive, or get through that encounter, but hey. We're also on Katak, so we can't run anyway, but hey. And, yeah. So speaking of which, if Regeneration were buffed to 5 Stamina 2 Reason, I think we actually have another ZKS loop, if that were the case. I forgot to drink the wine bottle. But I don't think I want... No, I wanted to drink the wine bottle. Because wine bottle reduces all your stats by 1. So you do have to be careful if your stat is at 1 for whatever reason. It's not impossible for that to happen, but it could happen. And yeah, here at the end, we definitely want to drink the wine bottle. So we will find out if we do. That said, we need 6 strength to do prep attack with the monkey wrench. But we can already still do this, and we don't have Crimson Moon yet. Or the Blood Moon. So he prepares to tackle, but he's just gonna flop right here. And, yeah, this will... I didn't take a bath, did I? If I did take a bath, I've just gone completely crazy. But, or I didn't take a bath. Either way, I feel like I didn't take a bath. Anywho. Unfortunately, that bath is probably going to fester, but so be it. Thankfully, the Theologist isn't in the forest, but we still lowered the police station just to be safe. And theoretically, we don't need any more stamina. What I do need are guaranteed actions, but I don't think I get that either, so we're just gonna go down to 3 stamina. And yeah, the Monkey Wrench does 15, even if it did 14, we get out of this as well, so hey. I'm totally not looking at... Oh, I think I can get rid of the bite, right? Yeah. So let's get rid of that, if for no other reason than my stats. On top... Oh yeah, we're gonna get hurt a lot in this mystery, so we're actually gonna take Fast Learner. And then we'll rest once, because we're probably not going to grab every researcher either. And away I go. That's not nice, but we're going to rest the whole mystery. This probably, yeah, we probably just take the healing here. Yes, our max reason is at 10, but I'm looking at stamina as well. And thankfully we have the wine bottle for extra reason healing. But that said... yeah, these aren't the greatest odds, but hey, it's 2 reason. If we brace, it's 1. Can we even brace into that, actually? If we can, we might as well do this. No, we can't. So, we might as well just take the guaranteed attack and swing for the fences. So, and after a certain point, we will, we'll desperate action here and drink the wine bottle. We should get out. If we don't, I will be actually a little bit surprised, but hey. Yeah, so... we have another empty bottle now with the wine, but unfortunately we can't fill a bunch of water bottles. I know someone may have asked about that at one point, but it's I think it's fair, so we'll sell that, because I think what I might do, depending on the level up, is... I should have saved it for sailors, actually. Well, that was a mistake. We're gonna take bulletin now, though. Forced maybe at quote-unquote max threat level, but it's fine. We still have a lot of Doom to work with. This, however, is not great, but I just ate it in the face, so... Let's actually check the History Club once. Alright, well, that's not great, but... Again, I'd rather check it once and leave and lose quote-unquote 1 Doom than not do it, but, you know, good luck happens. So, good luck meaning we get a good item or a good spell that's probably good to take. In my opinion. So let's do this second Force Investigation, by the way. Remembering that we're on 7th Curse, and yeah, with that, we're now going to... What are our effects again? Heart of Darkness, Fetid Fumes, so actually resting is a bit bleh, but... we still have access to cigarettes, which I will smoke near the end of this run. We also have Monument, just in case we get too close to our max stamina and reason, but... yeah, again, I'm really looking for First Aid, so hopefully I get that. I could do this as well. Yeah, we're actually going to do this. We're going to do this because... I'm probably not going to reach higher than level 4, so I'm going to forego that level up, which could have been First Aid, to get me more funds. Also, we have Mayhem as well to keep that in mind, but I forgot. So I should have been letting Doom rise a little bit here and there, but it's fine. We are on Ath, so running away is really bad, but we can do a double this. My worry is that we're going to die to reason somehow, but let's see what we can do. I think we get out next turn anyway, so it's fine for now, but I do need to heal reason. My strength will effectively reach 8, so I should just level up now. Unfortunately, I didn't get too much, but I'm going to reroll once. Well, shoot, that didn't give me anything. We're going to heal reason instead. Still. But it would have been nice, but we didn't get anything, so a katana would be nice. Or otherwise we'll just give up and eat that in the face. That was ultimately 3 doom, or minus 2 doom, but a lot of stamina, but it's fine for now. Still doing the best that we can. Yeah, we'll spend more doom here. We can. And we'll move on. Again, since I know I'm not going to rest, or I know I don't want to rest, I will instead try to spend Doom elsewhere to make myself survive. You might as well. Even though you're not directly healing, you're increasing your survivability by doing things like, say, in my case, spending Doom to get funds to buy cigarettes, which also heals 1 reason, but more importantly, gives you faster combat actions. Am I stuck at a location, by the way? Did I mess that up? I may have messed that up. Anywho. Depends what we have left. Sailors and ramen. Okay, never mind then. We can save sailors for last. We'll hold out for more items. Although we do have item. No, we don't. No, we don't. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make level 4 our... I think 2 cigarettes should last me till Takashi-san, but just to be sure... we could run into Twisted Corpse, though. Yeah, you know what? I think instead I'm gonna prepare twice and then visit the vending machines again. Another brick would have been nice, but I'm going to do that. We'll do 2... I'm gonna gamble on 2 investigations. So there's 1. There's the rock ring as well, but that also lowers reason. I guess that's fine for now. Yeah, that's actually fine. But if we lose any more max reason, it can get a little dicey, depending. Well, there's the patina ring. We'll save that in case we need to sell it, or toss it for sailors. We could actually have hit level 5, but I already made the decision not to do that, so... and yeah, a thingy would have been nice, but we didn't do it. What we might do is actually handcuff this guy, because I don't think I can 3-turn him. Yeah, so... And that turned into a broken jaw, but I'm not planning to cast spells, right? Spells? Yeah. So, do we handcuff this guy? Who else would we run into? Because we have sailors. Not really anything. Maybe Takashi-san, but not really anything. So, otherwise I could throw this brick as well, but... because I'm worried about not having enough items for some reason, even though I picked up a bat as well, we'll smoke the cigarettes now. We'll put another one in our inventory for the moment. And yeah, these 2 packs should last us, because I think Takashi-san is our last thingy. And yeah, we can now sell that for funds. Yeah, so we definitely could have hit level 5. I just didn't, because I spent experience for funds in the Ito event. We still might hit level 5, depending. If I do a thorough investigation here, I definitely can, but I'm choosing not to. As we take... actually, we'll take stamina here. And move on. Yeah, so if I throw these two things away... If I throw the ring and something else away, like the brick maybe, I could reach level 5, but I think it's more important for me to dodge the boss of sailors if we're on timeline B. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And if we get out this early, if we get out really early, we should be able to survive the lighthouse no matter what. We shall see, though. So yeah, I will be throwing the Patino ring away now, but we'll hold out just in case we see another... We get another item. And yeah, I like my odds there. It's 3 stamina, though, so actually I don't. Let's do this instead. I think this is bugged. Yeah, that's bugged, so I don't choose to do that. You can do that. I'm not going to really blame you, because actually the math might work out, but we'll see how much I say. Yeah, so we get out with 4 stamina instead of just 3 stamina. We can throw away this branch now instead, because the brick does more damage. And we are on timeline B, so... and if you have a light source, if you have a light check in the lighthouse, that would be nice. But we'll see. So, yeah. So, yeah, if nothing else, this is Nurse Miku. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll let that fester. It's not like I was probably gonna hit... Well, I could have actually hit 8 dexterity, and it infected immediately, but hey, what can you do, right? Let me remember to smoke these cigarettes, because I would like to have enough cigarettes for the lighthouse. So I just need to make sure I have, I think, 5 or 6? Oh my goodness, the pain. We're on Kathak too, so we can't even run. But we can guarantee a strong attack, which is probably the best we can do here. I could also throw the brick. That would allow me to... Would it allow me to? Oh, we get so close. Can we do 2 small attacks? I think we can. Nope, we can't. No, we can. So this should do, yeah, 11, but we'll throw the brick. Why not? And we get out, patch ourselves up, and let's make sure we throw this torch, because, yeah, that's not great. Yeah, 71% doom into the lighthouse. Even with 6 floors, we should be able to survive. I'll hold that level up for the moment, but we should be able to survive no matter what. I forgot to fill this up, but hey. Yeah, so Takashi-san, do we have the 6th floor? We do, but doesn't matter. So I should be able to just... Actually, I think I could just walk in. Yeah, I can just walk in. Unless we have something really strange, but... We shouldn't. Also drenched, but hey. We'll try to remember this. I think I did footage first into flood. Yeah, and we should definitely survive. I should have just been resting, but it's fine. We survived no matter what. So... Yeah, without further ado, I won't take up too much of your time, so I'll just start with the ending video. Now, whether I live or die, we'll just start with the video ending things now, and, yeah, so if you have any other ideas, I have my hands full, so I would like to make more custom characters, custom content, but, again, my hands are full at the moment, so I'll do my best to, if you have any other ideas, but I really like Miku and Haru, so that's why I did Miku. And, if nothing else... Yeah, but then I will still try to at least look at comments here and there. If you have anything to say, if you want to support me, subscribing would help out the most. I will still be playing. I will still be playing World of Horror. I don't know when my second encounter is. I will still be playing World of Horror regardless. It is something quick I can play, but I'll definitely record it. And without further ado, I won't take up much more of your time. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.